Welcome to Head Full of Radio, where a longtime Radiohead fan goes through the whole recorded discography alongside his friend, who's only familiar with the song Creep. Will we agree on the songs? Can I convert him into a fan? Let's find out. In our introductory episode, we discuss our rating system, why we're doing this, and much more random stuff. Enjoy. I am so excited. Danielle was asking me this morning, like, why do you like Radiohead so much? And I'm like, and I said, because their second album up to about their sixth or seventh, maybe, were like my soundtrack from high school to college to my first big relationship. Like,
yeah, that's big stuff.
It was about a 10 or 12 year period of my life where every Radiohead album, for me, it was like maybe one bad song an album, maybe.
Right.
But
So
other than that,
to
I'd
keep
be
you
like,
busy, basically.
yeah. So I'm interested in like having you see if it becomes onto you as it did to me.
Oh, that's a high bar, Floyd. You're literally asking me to basically like look at your baby and be like, isn't this the best human
cute?
you've ever seen? And me being like, you do have a cute baby, but like,
yeah, but
I've seen lots
how much
of
do I need to see it? We're going to be looking at everything from that baby's diaper, and you're going to have to tell me how much it stinks.
Great. I'm really good at complaining, so I can definitely give you that. If you want me to tell you how cute your baby is, though, I have limited vocabulary when it comes to compliments. So
no, I don't need. I don't find any of the musicians attractive.
Oh, okay.
Band, so you don't need to go with cute. We can go with that's good. I wish we could come up with some kind of rating system, but
oh yes, that's a good. Are they known for? How many members are there in the band?
Right now,
or like at any, I don't know, like
2,
or at
3,
least 5
4,
at any point.
5. The general amount is 5.
Okay.
They do have some like other people in the last few years. They've had like extra drummers and stuff.
So I've just typed
but the
in
general
Radiohead.
consensus is 5.
Okay, because I'm thinking if you want to be horrible, and I often do, we could associate each of the band members as a number 1 to 5. This is overly convoluted. We don't need to do that.
No, you said that, and I was like, I am so for this. Okay.
The question is, what gets 5? Like, is it the person who's the tallest? Is it the person who's the best looking? Is it the person who's like most integral to the band?
I think it should be the person who's the most well known or the most outspoken. But is 5 best or worst?
Well, assuming I'm ranking it like out of 5, like 5 stars type thing, I would say 5 would be the best.
Okay, I will go.
I'm gonna have to write.
I already have the top 3, and I was like, I know who they're going to be. Just so people are aware, Nico.
Yes.
I know for those who are just figuring what the fuck this is.
You and me both.
Yeah. I'm going to subject Nico to every legitimately recorded Radiohead song. From the beginning to now. We might do solo albums, but that depends on how much Nico can take by the end of it. And we're gonna rate this from 1 to 5. Now we're gonna do albums a little differently. So we have already recorded Pablo Honey before I decided to go back and do the things previously. And for the albums, because of how much we're doing, Nico's just gonna kind of give us a 30-second clip of what he thinks about the song, just to speed things along, because it'll be more fun that way. But for the songs that didn't make albums, the songs that are on EPs or singles, we're going to go a little bit longer on those, because for a lot of people, this could be the first time they've heard some of those songs, or they just need more love. So we're going to rate those out of 5, and each member gets a number out of 5. So if it's 1 out of 5, it's Colin. If it's 2 out of 5, it's Phil. 3 out of 5, it's Ed. 4 out of 5 is Johnny, and 5 out of 5 is Tom. Now, some of you Radiohead fans that are listening are probably like, why is Colin the lowest? just felt right. Not to say that he's worth the least, but
Wow.
I feel like even calling himself would be like, yeah, number one's okay. I'll take one. So we're gonna go with that. We will be starting with the Drill EP and going chronologically from EPs to singles through albums, and I'll be subjecting him to as much as he'll allow before he explodes. How does that sound, Nico?
Sounds brilliant.
Wonderful.
I like the caveat of like every legitimately recorded song. I don't know what that means, but it sounds offensive.
Well, there are a lot of B-sides or songs that were played live, or their demos called On a Friday, which happened before the Drill EP.
Right, okay, I'm with you.
And some of those demos actually end up in some of these EPs where they and albums and things like that. But it's so much more stuff. We could go back to that later on after we've done the 100 and whatever episodes that we have to do.
There are 100. Well, okay.
No, I mean after all of these albums and stuff.
Gotcha.
And for those who want to be introduced to Nico, hi Nico. You're a fan of one song.
I didn't say I was a fan. I said I've heard of it.
You've heard one song.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure every person who's heard Radiohead knows that one song. It has 1 billion listens on Spotify.
Right.
We will be going through a couple of different versions of Creep.
Ooh.
What do you hope to learn from this, if anything?
Why you keep banging on about Radiohead so much, pretty much. No, I like being introduced to like new music, and there's a lot of music out there, so there's often not a like particular thing pulling me towards to why I should listen to any one thing. So having a friend that, is like, check this out, helps me along in my musical awareness journey.
Ooh, I like that. I feel like I just said check this out and then threw a pile of CDs at you.
That's pretty much what's happening.
But at least you kind of have an idea of where to start, so I'm going to be pushing you along.
Yeah, I mean, you're literally like the complete, like, you're my guiding force through all this.
Yeah. Perfect. I can use all of that. We have our intro episode. That's episode 1 in the bag. So stay tuned. We will be starting next week with the first song from the Drill EP, which was released in May of 1992, and that is Prove Yourself.